Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We just had our second blizzard, and believe it or not, there was supposed to be a third one coming this weekend that is starting tomorrow, but I think that got downgraded, and now what we're expecting is going to be just rain, and it will be cool, not super cold, in the 40s. So still a lot of ice on the road and snow that's been pushed, so it might be a little bit tricky moving around this weekend, but I'm glad. I don't think I sustained any damage on the Roxor from these branches when they were heavily laden with ice. Okay, I just want to go real quick over a discussion that we were having on a previous video about maintenance and getting your Roxor ready for the spring riding season. So one of the things that people complain the most about would be that some of the Roxors come out of the factory, especially the 2018s, when everything was still quite new, without enough grease on the axles. So today I'll just go over real quick where you have to grease your Roxor. Hopefully this makes it easy for those who if you don't have the handbook handy, and I think some of the grease points might not even be indicated on there. So let's go over this real quick. So in the back you have 2 on the axle, you have 2 on the leaf spring in the back, 2 on the leaf spring in the front. That makes 2, 4, 6, and the last 2 will be on the propeller shaft. So let's see where the zerks are for the grease. So for the axle, it's right there. It's that tiny nipple. It looks a little bit dirty. I have nothing here to indicate. Okay, let me pick up this stick. So that's where you have to grease it, right there. So hope that's visible. Right there where I'm touching with the stick. And then there's supposed to be a whip hole somewhere on top. I think here it's covered with tape, but there's a whip hole, so you just add the grease until you find until you have grease coming out of the whip hole. The whip hole, I believe, again, it should be on top. So that there you have the nipple, the zerk for the grease, right there. So that's for the rear axle. Now we move on a little bit further. For the leaf springs, you have the zerk right here, and let me step out back so you can get a sense of the perspective. On the leaf spring, you have it right here. That's where you have the zerk. And then for the leaf spring up front, again you have the zerk right here. That's where you apply the grease. Hope that's visible. And then for the propeller shaft, the first one is not visible. I have to go to the other side. Let's check the one in the back. There's supposed to be 2 on there where the shaft slides, so it's supposed to be somewhere there, I think. Okay, it's not visible right now. Let's move over to the other side. I think we will be able to see it there. And on here, there you can see the zerk. Don't know if that's visible. Right there. That's the first zerk. And the second one, I can't see it from my vantage, but the second one is also on the propeller shaft. It's just the way the Roxor is packed right now, so that's not visible, but I would imagine it will be somewhere here. Yeah, so those would be the 8 points that you have to grease on the Roxor. And with that, you would be ready for your new riding season. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.